I do not understand what I'm doing wrong. This is the third time I've recorded this voiceover, and OBS keeps deleting the file or like not saving properly, and I don't. I'm so upset. Anyway, hopefully this will work. This is the third time. Thank you for joining me today. It's day 27 on character design. If this video goes up late or any videos are late, it's not my fault, I swear. I've been here for so long trying to do voiceovers. I don't understand it. It's so weird. Anyway, this is day 27. Thank you for being here, even though I'm a mess. Today we are doing another Monster Girl randomizer design. Here's what we were working with. Now, there are a few things that pop out in this randomizer to me, and that is the spider legs. So we for sure need to keep that. That is a must. And the second thing that pops out is those eyes. Now, at first glance, I was like, oh, she's got 3 eyes, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. When you look closer, you can tell she has a set of eyes under those bangs. So what I did is I shortened those bangs and I made the eyes more visible. And I think that is just so fun. I like it a lot because she's got 3 eyes on the right, 2 eyes on the left, but she's got an eyebrow in the middle, so she's only got 1 eyebrow, and that is really funny. The third thing that really stood out was the hair, the long strands in the front. Now, I couldn't keep it as the same as the original because having those spider legs and those long strands of hair is just too much. She'll trip on it. She doesn't deserve that. So what I did is I chopped them off, and I used the silhouette, the essence of it, of the hair tentacles. Now, I'm not going to keep them tentacles because that's just weird to have tentacles on spider legs. So I kind of kept the side hair, and then I added puffs on the side and on the top. So we've got 3 sections of hair, and I think it's nice, I think it's cool, and I think it's fun. So sketching, honestly, really easy. Did not take very long. I knew what I was doing, so I was very happy with it. Lining also did not take very long either. I was also very happy with it. I did copy and paste the arms and legs and the hair, and I will not apologize. Now, some advice I could give about ref sheets is don't take it to heart. Don't stress about making it perfect. You know, do your best, but copy and paste the legs to make sure it's proportionally accurate to both sides. You know, do the things to set yourself up for greatness, but do not take it to heart if that is not your final ref sheet. Because I like to draw the character a couple times or spend time with it for even a couple years. I'll dwell on a character and I will be like, this isn't the final ref sheet. Even for my mini-me, there are some things that I'm now I still need to change about her. So don't stress over it being perfect. And if you have a character where you're like, oh, I've had this character for a long time, I don't want to change it. It's been like this. Think of it as a new chapter in that character's life rather than changing. Because that character will always be that character, whether you change something about it or not. It's just a stepping stone in that character's life. I think that's just more fun. So that's why I'm very nonchalant about ref sheets, especially if I think, oh, I didn't draw it very well. The point is to get the concept down on paper and know what kind of character that this character will be, understand it as an individual, and you will understand that more and more as you draw the character. So don't stress about knowing everything or having a plot or having a backstory. I think that's something I've come to understand as an artist, and that is just knowing, sorry, I'm going a bit of a tangent, but knowing that every character isn't going to have a perfect ref sheet, and I'm not going to be able to spend as much time as I spend on my other characters as I do my mini-me. And sometimes you want to have a character, 1, to practice art, to practice your skill, 2, to just make you happy. And that is, do not stress about what other people think. I think another thing about me making these character designs is people be like, oh, well, you're making a bunch of characters. Are you even going to use them? 1, I use a lot of my characters. I am very good at using all of my characters pretty regularly. There might be a few characters where I won't touch them for a year, but I'll come back to. But no one is entitled to that character, and it is yours. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but this is something I'm very passionate about because people online will be think they are entitled to that character just because they think they'll do more with it. If that character is sitting there and you're not doing anything and you're feeling guilty about it, don't because that character is doing something. That character is there for you and it's bringing you happiness. And if that's the only thing it does, then it's serving its purpose. It's not anyone else's, it's yours. Sorry, I feel like that's really necessary. I get annoyed when other people think that they deserve it, or it's frustrating. It's a bit of a tangent, but that's my advice, and that is Katie's words of wisdom. And if you're one of those people who are like, well, this person isn't doing anything with this character, so they shouldn't have it, get a life. Honestly. Like, honey, I love you, but you're acting a fool. Anyway, on to coloring. So I did take my advice from the last video. I did start off like sectioning off the face, and I made sure to get that in. And then I moved on to the hair, and the hair, oh my goodness, that was a challenge in of itself. Now, since there's 3 sections of the hair, I wanted to make sure I had that purple and green color because the contrast of that is just lovely. But it's just so much space. It can't just be those 2 colors. Well, I mean, it could, but I don't think it's just bland and it'll make it muddy, and I don't like that. So it took a while for me to figure out what to do. I tried stripes, I tried patterns, I tried a lot of things, but nothing was sticking. But then I finally landed on airbrushing like a hue gradient between the pink and green and the blue and the purple, and that tied it together, let me tell you, and I think it looks lovely. After that, I just went on to adding body marks. Like I added green on the hands, purple on the hands, and adding the spider legs. And I added the stripes from the horns onto the arms and the spider legs, and I think that just gave it a solid pattern because, you know, that also ties into the face, the tears, those stripes. I think it's just great. I think it's nice. Something I would change about this character is the shirt, the top. It's not it. I don't know what I would change, but I don't like it. It's just something needs to be adjusted. And then the last thing I did was that mesh skirt, and I think that really tied it together. I think because the hair is blended together with the hue, I think adding that mesh kind of gave it like a sample of the hair on the lower part of the body, which I think is great. And I like it with and I like it without. I think it's just a nice addition. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I named this character Charlotte. Does that have anything to do with Charlotte's Web? No. I was sitting there, I'm like, I want to give this character like kind of a masculine name. And I thought about Charlie from the FNAF book series. The main girl, her name's Charlie, but her father calls her Charlotte, or that is her original name. So I'm like, I should name her Charlotte, which is not masculine, which is also funny. So that's what I named her. I named her Charlotte. This is my 3rd time recording this voiceover, so fingers crossed that this just stays in the video. If it is, praise God. I'm just so over talking. If you want to listen to Chris's opinion, you can stay tuned. But, you know, that's it. Bye. Love you. I could cry. I could literally cry. OBS deleted my Chrissy corner that I recorded with her, and I don't have time to get her and do a new one. So I apologize. There's no Chrissy corner for this video. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my OBS is being so stupid. I don't get it. It's never done this before, and it's acting a fool. I apologize. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you want to support me, you can go to the description, find my Ko-fi there. You can buy a YCH, buy an Adopt, become a member, or send me a coffee. If you want to discuss Toy House, animation, art in general, you can go to my card.co in the description. You can find my Discord link there. Just click the Discord icon. It will take you directly to my account. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I love you. Bye.